It's been a long while since the last time I recorded a video, and I don't know, I was just going through so many changes. And actually, I could have done it, I just felt like it was in the moment, and I'm not really gonna like excuse myself because like I just didn't do it because I didn't feel it, and actually, I felt like doing it, but like I don't know, I had so many thoughts in my head, and I had so many just setbacks, but in a sense of shame, fear of being seen, like it's kind of like there are so many little things that set me back, but I managed to see them, analyze them, be aware of them, and I realized that this is for the best and that I really want to do this, and not really looking for anything back in a sense of, but of course, I'm looking for being seen. I'm looking for being heard. I'm looking for like all these, but it's mostly emotions rather than something tangible. Is that how you pronounce that word? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So this video is about how it's mostly like it has a lot. It's like a video about a lot of things. Like I don't lie. I don't feel like I'm the type of person that I can just record a video about this one thing, because when I talk, especially about deep stuff, I always end up going through other secondary third stuff that I didn't really plan to say. But like I just want to talk. I just want to turn on the camera and talk about what's been going on, the reasons why like this was like a setback for me, like the reasons why I postponed this, the reason why I procrastinated doing this that I'm doing now, sitting in front of a camera and sharing this to the world. So yeah, let's start with what might be the title. What I don't even know it's gonna be. Is this gonna end up being like the title of this video if I post it? But yeah, I have some points that I wanted to, because like I started journaling, like, and I was like, oh, this could be a video, but then the journal like went on and went on and went on. So I was like, oh well, let me just choose some points on the most important ones, or at least like make a summary out of it, or just mention some stuff. You know what I mean? All right, I got my silly drink. By the way, it's like 3 a.m. after work. I'm here because usually when it's nighttime is when I feel like doing stuff. That's really great. Anyways, so sorry. I avoided being seen in a world like this, and now I'm breaking free and ready to stop hiding. So, when I say that I avoided being seen in a world like this, is because I feel like I don't mind being seen at all, in a sense of like how everyone thinks this thing of like fear of being seen, shame, da da da. I do feel like I struggle with that, but I feel like I already kind of went past through that. I went past that and I overcome that. But like after overcoming that intrinsically, when I look out of the world, like out in the world, I'm like, oh, is it even worth it to be seen in a world like this? Or is it even, but not in a pessimistic way, like actually I love life and I love the world and I like, but like knowing everything that's going through and knowing how others are still suffering, and knowing how everything has a lot to do with capitalism and productivity, and just like stealing our attention into things that are not best for us as humans. And I would say like in a holistic organic sense, it's like, do I want to put myself out there and support all this idea of how the world works, or how they want us to respond, or how they want to just get all of our attention and all of our energy and all of our like if I put myself out there and if by some random reason I end up having an impact into some certain people, it doesn't have to be a big group, but like just an impact, you know. Am I actually like supporting how society is working right now and what and everything that is going on in the world? But at the same time, I realize that I just genuinely cannot erase myself for like for the sake of like I don't want to be. It's like as if I say I don't want to be a human because if I'm a human, I don't want to be alive. Because if I'm alive and if I'm a human, I'm supporting what others human beings are doing, even if that thing is good or bad. You know, like I don't know why I have this thought. It's just I hope someone gets this. What I mean, like you know when you wanna kind of be out of society because you don't want to be part of some like decisions that might be seen, like we all make decisions and we all choose to like put our sides like apart from the issue, like when we ignore like all these things going on, all discrimination, all this like money hunger, like all these wars, all these genocides, like all these things. It's like, oh, I don't know. Like for example, I wanted to be a model. Well, I had the thought, not really want like deeply, never been that obsessed. And usually when I like something, I'm really obsessed. But this thing, I was obsessed in a certain way, but not much. Like I could let it go quite easily compared to other things in my life. Um, but like I was modeling, but then I was hesitated because I was like, oh, if I'm a model, am I supporting this type of body types? Am I supporting what this industry is involved with? Like I don't know, but in a sense of like I don't know, for example, eating disorders, not eating properly, like this certain body type is the right one, like you know, I know some people in the fashion industry also have like really like this certain type of mentality. They support certain things, and it's like, oh, what if this brand is I don't know. I'm just gonna put like a random example, like what if the CEO of this brand is a Zionist, but like for some reason I end up working with this person, or for some reason I am like kind of forced to work with this person. Like, am I actually supporting this person who's a Zionist, or this person who grooms someone? Like, do you know what? But at the same time, I just feel like we shouldn't stop our whole lives for this evil thing, because there's also a good part in everything, in a sense of like not everything is bad. There's good things and bad things. If I also choose to focus, put my attention in the bad things, that would be like a really low vibrational thing, I think. But at the same time, I feel like I need to be aware and I need to stand up for these topics. You know what I mean? So like this is one of the main reasons why I was like, fuck, if I put myself out there, am I actually supporting how nuts the world is going on? How nuts the world is going? Because like I don't know, for example, it could be like really crazy for me if I don't know. Let's say I blow up in YouTube. Um, and I end up, I don't know, like you know, getting some type of attention, making some type of income, and getting like attention, followers, people, da 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 da. Like, is it really right me getting all this attention when there's other things in this world that's really deserves attention, like genocides, hunger, discrimination, like all these things. Like maybe people shouldn't be watching my video, but instead acting to make the world better rather than watching my videos. You know what I mean? Even if I know that what I'm doing is to help others, maybe there's other things that deserves more attention, because like humanity, empathy, sensibility, you know, like that's what I think. And I have never feel like I never seen like anyone actually talking about this. So this is something I really wanted to address, because this is the main thing that's oh that's my cat. This is like the main thing that has been holding me back. You know, I'm kind of my whole life into make myself seen. Like it's just really complicated when I'm an overthinker, so I always kind of have like all the versions in my mind. Like I have the black white, green, gray version of anything in my life, and it's in my mind. Sorry, so it's like really complicated to like just let go. You know what I mean? Yeah. So also, I have this feeling of always of um I love people and I love being around people, but like sometimes when I'm new in an environment and you know sometimes I get really paranoid. I just have this thought of hi Furry, you okay? Just have this thought of um like everyone knows something that I don't know. Like this is something that kind of drives me crazy. Like in a sense of I feel like I'm missing out on something, but not in a sense of FOMO, but in a sense of like my mind doesn't work like other people's mind, and this is why it's so hard for me. Like it's actually not hard. Like I love people and I'm really extroverted. When I used to be an introverted because I was in a bad environment and I was really depressed, and I've been depressed for most of my life. But like when I got out in the world and I decided I choose this environment I wanted to be in because I felt more comfortable, because I felt heard, because I felt like it was my place, and it's good. And literally, my life is literally 99% better. Like I couldn't have a better life, but I just I feel like I'm never gonna get rid of this thought of everyone knows something I don't know, and I'm missing on something, but not missing as I said like FOMO, but missing in a sense of like, oh, well, everyone laugh on this job, or everyone maybe gets this, and I don't understand how um this why this like is the thing is that I overanalyze it, but like it's the fact that I understand it, but I don't have the same reactions others have. Like you do this certain thing, and everyone laughs, and everyone has like one or two thoughts about it. I do understand what you're doing or what you're saying or the joke you're making or the music you're listening to. I understand it, but that's it. Like I just understand it. But people react so quick. People like respond with other jokes. Da, 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 da. They are just like so easygoing. I can't be that. I can't be like that. I feel like I can't. Like I'm just really awkward, man. And um, you know, and wait, let me just. My next point was like, oh yeah, this also has a lot to do with me having feeling like I need to always be prepared and know everything. Like I have this thing. I love reading. I love sorry, one sec. I'm just gonna check if this is still recording. Yeah, it's recording. Yeah, sorry. It's like I always need to know. Like I'm reading, listening to podcasts, watching documentaries, da 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 da. Like I'm trying to know everything, but in a good way because I love it. Like I love knowing. I love it. I think that my favorite thing in the world has always been going to school. Like I just love knowing. I just love it. Like oh, there's nothing that gives me more satisfaction than knowing, but not knowing in a way of oh no, I know more than you, but like in a way of like knowing that I know something, like knowledge, like like feeling like the enrichment of the knowledge is just a feeling that I have never felt in any other thing. I think. But I like how I feel when I feel good also when I meditate or when I have wine. Well, like when I have alcohol, I love it. Like actually, I love alcohol. Okay, I'm having this deep talk and now I'm talking about alcohol. How much I love alcohol. Like there's small things that just make me feel so plenty. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I have this thing that I need to know everything. So most of my time, like when I'm not out, like in a sense of imagine if I'm not at work, even like I feel like my whole days are like this. But like usually when I'm alone is when it's more like you can know. It's like when I'm alone, my free time is you always learning something. Like I don't know. If someone makes a joke about a certain thing, about this certain thing, this show, okay, and if I haven't watched that show, the first thing I'm gonna plan in my schedule is to watch that show, so now I can get all the references about this show that you made. You know, all the references you made about this show. Like that's the bad part of all of this. being prepared and always kind of trying to know everything, because I don't want to be caught like, oh, I understand this, because I feel like a bit awkward, you know. And actually, I'm starting to think that that's quite dark, but like, I don't know, man. It's just like, oh, I just want to know because I don't want to like, you know. And I know I cannot know everything. Like, there's so many lives and there's so many different people in the world, and I cannot be all of these people to be able to understand every single thing they say. And even if I don't, I don't need to always understand. Like, I can just be, and I can be like, oh, I don't get it. That's fine. Which is usually how I am. I'm just trying to say how I put setbacks on myself just because of this need of always being prepared, or always my time is gold, so I need this time to be used for something kind of useful. So it's like, if I can watch a lot of documentaries, if I can read a lot of books, all these things is keeping me prepared for anything. I also feel like I need to experience. Like, my biggest thing in life that I need to remind myself every day is that I need to experience, and not always no, 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 no. Like, I need to experience. I need to go through it, and I don't even need to know before going through it. Like, I genuinely should jump in the pool. I need to put myself out there more, and this is something that I've been struggling with. And this is something that, as a depressed kid, I have always been inside. I have always been in words. I have always been at home. Like, I could go months without going out. Like, when I tell you months, especially during COVID, oh my god, that was literally glory for me, because I've been always like home, like, just didn't need to go out, you know. Because I was hiding, I was full of shame, and also like I was in a bad environment, so of course, like, that was my only coping mechanism. So because I grew up like this, my like I would say my 18 years of my life. Now that I'm 21, I'm still going through the process of breaking this loop of isolation, and getting prepared, and waiting to get prepared, and waiting to be in this certain level of preparation to start doing something, instead of just start doing it and then I will perfect it, you know. I would get better with time, but I just need to start, because my biggest thing in life is I don't start. And if I start, maybe I'll just let it go. But at least, usually when I start, even if I stop for a bit, I'm always gonna get back on it. That's something about me, like. But my bad thing is starting. You know what I mean? So yeah, need to put myself out there, and need to start being prepared, and I need to experience more. And no matter how much knowledge I have, if I cannot put myself out there, and I cannot experience and put that knowledge into practice, because it's not only about knowing it, it's about, like, I don't know, acting on it sometimes, you know. I hope you get me. um yeah, like, um and I feel like, oh my god, so basically the whole idea of me using this YouTube channel was like, I want to share my, like, I want to share the experiences I live through my knowledge. How can I explain that? I want to, hi for it, I want to be able to share, like, I want to be able to share, like, this, sorry, it's the cat, I love cats, like, so they distract me so much. um it's like, I don't want to just be a self-help, like, channel, like just knowledge, just facts, just like telling you what you should do, how you should feel. I don't want that. I want to, like, record. I want to, like, document my whole life experience, or part of my life experience, in a helpful way, like summarizing it, you know what I mean? And then using this life experience I've been living to, like, kind of like explain to you a bit. But like, it's not even like, I don't want to make it like an explanation. Like, I don't want to make, like, I don't want to sit down and choose a topic for this video and talk about it. Like, I want to just experience it while I experience. If I can record about it, and then if I can share my thoughts about it, and if my thoughts is something that you can use as an example, or that makes you feel less lonely, or that makes you laugh, or that is, you're like, oh my god, this girl is crazy. But that's fine. If it entertains you in anything, in any type of way, if it's useful to you in any type of way, if it's like humor for you, if it's like venting for you, if it's like you're talking with a friend, like, that's what I want. I'm not looking for like this. I don't want it to be. I want it to be like, 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 like a mix and match of everything. You know, like, I just don't want to make it in like capitalism. Like, I know this sounds really cheeky. Like, oh my god, I want to like Productivity, capitalism. I want to record a video whenever I feel like it. If I feel like for a whole week, I'm gonna upload for 7 days a week. Period. I'm gonna do it. If I feel like on 1 month I'm not gonna upload anything. Period. I'm not gonna do that because I want this to be really intrinsic. But I want to use this thing inside of me that is already within me and put it out there if that can be helpful because I feel like I'm working so hard for myself. I'm just living, man. I'm living because I don't think there's a point of living a life that you don't want to live and that you're living your days to days waiting for them to end. Like I want to be able to like share this life experience and this love of life I have and this eager of knowledge and this eager of living and experiencing and life and love and people and individuals, human. Like gosh, I have so much love to give, and like sometimes I feel like even caught up a lot in me, and I feel like oh my god, I'm gonna explode because of how much love and how much like things and like everything I want to like share. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Um. So yeah. Oh, I was saying like I try to like I don't know modeling, like journaling, like Substack. I don't know TikTok, all of these things, and then I was like, I just don't like I just feel like they still keep me hidden, like in a sense of like it's great. I feel like TikTok is a bit like more like you need it's a type of platform which make things this way. You can only record this type of video in this type of way. This is the length. Um, it's more like pass. Not even want that. I want something more classical and something more. Okay, I'm gonna play this video and it's like when I go to YouTube and I just press random videos. So when I hear music, it's really like YouTube is a really good platform for some reason. I feel like it's really great. Um, like yeah, Substack is great as well, but I just feel like what I need is not more journaling and not more writing. Like I'm gonna of course keep writing, but like I need to put myself out there and I need to be able to sit down and communicate my thoughts, talking, being seen, being heard, like like how you say this in Spanish is like when you are balbuceando, like just getting lost in my words, just losing the line of what I was saying. Like I need to put myself out there, even if it's right, wrong, which I don't believe in right, wrong. I just believe in like everything else. But like, however it is, I need to put it out there, and I feel like what I'm struggling with is the shame. So this is my way of like fighting it. You know what I mean? I could journal. I could just I don't know, just make a podcast. But I wanna be seen and heard. Like I wish I could even be touched right now. Like I wish like this was like a more human interaction, you know. This is what I need. This is what I need to break through. And I felt really empty when I was doing all these other ways of like communicating with the world, modeling. I love the fashion, I love the being able to express to the camera. I love to be the muse for someone close, for someone creative, or like this whole team is working on me. I don't know, photo shoot, I love that. Like that is great. This is something I love, and I feel like I want to keep doing. But right now I'm going through like this body. Like I started going to the gym. I'm trying to fix my alimentation, like my nutrition, all of that, and my relationship with food as well, because that's something that is also really hard one. But like, no, let's talk about that. Yeah, all these things. Like for now, see this is me getting prepared again. But no, this time like I'm acting on it. Like I'm acting while I study. While I study, I'm acting. You know, so that's the balance. I found the balance into studying and doing. This is the best time of my life because I found that balance and for the past years, and I love it. I love myself, and I think that I'm doing amazing. You know, period. Hey, um, yeah. And I also thought, oh my god, I also thought this was the best way for me to um kind of create, like be able to share whatever I want to share and be able to create whatever I want to create, because I feel like YouTube is like really like manageable in a sense of like it's so creative in so many ways. I could just do music. I could just post a video of me dancing. I could just like post like even art. I can like, just tape it and just post it. Even just my life, like if I go a day, if I spend a day on a beach, like it's not recording and just post like a 20-second clip. Like that's great. Like I just love how manageable is it and how this we're not even like roles, at all. And as someone, I do believe I'm not diagnosed. I'm sorry for the people who is not even diagnosed, but I feel like I'm a person who has ADHD. And I watched this video a couple of months ago about how people with ADHD they kind of need to kind of create, like find a job that allow them to create in such a versatile way, um, and kind of create your own niche, like niche, you know what I mean? And this is the best I could ever do. I'm just doing the things on my own ways, and I'm just honoring how my way of being a human and the way my brain works. I think this is something really important and just something that gives me life. Yeah, I'm really happy. Yeah. Yeah, this is another line I have. Is my life experience being helpful for others? But I just wish that it isn't like rooted in self-centeredness. Um, mm, yeah, I was really worried about like doing this and getting this feeling of self-centeredness or narcissism after everything I talked about, like what the world's going on and everything, like what's going on in the world, sorry, and everything. I just had this feeling of I don't know, it's shame, it's shame and it's fear facing. But not in a way that I feel like most people talk about it, but more in a way of like I was kind of just saying like I was focusing my attention on the setback instead of focusing my attention on what needed to be focused, which was just starting and being positive about it because I know that everything I'm doing doesn't come with from bad intentions. It comes from all the good intentions of like it comes from saving me and also if I can't save you, like this is healing me. This whole process is healing me. And if my healing process can be useful for you, hell yeah, take it. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah. Yeah, I said this already. Right? Yeah. I guess that's all, isn't it? Then with everything also, I feel sometimes this is sorry, I was just I spent so much time checking on this, but I just feel like usually I feel guilty for for taking attention after everything that's going on in the world and after you already living your own life. Like I just think about this person watching this video who has their own life to live and who has their own life experience to live and have like their problems in their life and have the things that need attention from them in their lives. And I feel guilty by just recording this video and like taking that attention for you that you could be using for like small like even just eat like having a cup of tea that will make you feel good and that will just be like like I don't know. I just have this weird thought. Like I think this is all rooted in the shame and the fear of being seen. Like I just feel like getting your attention on me and also maybe it has a lot to do with self-worth because why do I feel like I'm not worthy? Actually no, I don't feel like I'm not worthy. Cut that part out. It's just it's just the fact that I love life so much and I love like life experience and I feel like people really should put themselves out there more and create. But like no creative is that like oh I'm not creative. No, but like just do the things you like just even having your job and like coming back home and reading this book that you love is a little ritual and is sacred for you. So I wish that someone could be doing that instead of watching my video. And I just feel yeah, I don't know man. this is just the way it feels, and period, I guess. um, yeah, yeah, that's a weird thought. Like, why do I hate myself so much? No, actually, I actually love myself. Like, no shit. But yeah, just wanted to point that out. Mm, mm, this is so good. Mm, so yeah. Yeah. I feel like growing up in a, sorry, reading this again, but like growing up in a, I already talk about how depressed I was as a kid, but growing up in a household where I was always pointed out, and I was always blamed of being really self-centered, and I was abused in a lot of ways there. Um, I always been like shamed, pointed out, like never had really had a voice, you know. So that's kind of the reason why, like, oh my god, my cat is up there. But yeah, that is kind of like the reason why it takes a lot for me to like feel like I deserve any type of like attention. Like, this is also like has a lot to do with my self esteem in that sense. I'm healing that. Like, I'm good. But um, this cat is crazy. No, but like yeah, I'm working on that. So I feel like this is the best way of working on that. Like, put myself out there, improve myself. That whatever I'm doing, if it's helpful, period, it's gonna put it out there. I'm not forcing you to watch it. And I'm not telling you what you should do and what you shouldn't. Just putting it out there. And I'm doing it mainly for me. And then if it's extra helpful, hey, period. Mm-mm-mm. You know what I mean? With everything going on in the world, no healing. Did I miss anything? No, I think that's everything, guys. Wait. Also, listen to your body and your nutrition. Also, I just wanted to point out how resting is something really important. I don't see people talking about this. I know this doesn't much have to do much with the topic, but like with someone who grew up in big trauma, like big T trauma, it still struggles with it. Um, resting is really important. I don't have to do much. Like, I'm gonna get my things done, but because these things that I get done on my day to day, mostly black stars is the thing that keeps me grounded and that keeps me from kind of not going crazy and not allowing my old past self, which was traumatized, like flight or flight, like stressed, like I was literally like PTSD, like I don't want that to slip like in my life, personal life, because I was doing that because I was scared, but now I'm not in that environment that traumatized me, so I don't really have to live my life like that. And I have a whole life ahead of me, and I do not want to choose to continue to live my life in this way. So yeah, I have this routine that is sacred. These small things that I do, sometimes I can do them in the afternoon, just whenever I'm free, are things that done like because I feel like when I have like a bit of like ADD, ADHD, or OCD or stuff like this, it's a bit for me. It's really stressful when I don't get things done in the minutes I need to get them done or at the time I need to get it done. So I allowed myself to just do the things whenever I have the time. Like if I do it at 7 a.m. one day, and then if I do it at 3 a.m. one day, that's fine. As long as I get it done, because not my day today is gonna be the same, and I get stressed when my whole day is not the same. So I don't do the things at the same time I should do them. Like that is something really crazy, and I generally go crazy. Like oh, I'm spiraling like when that happens. So I generally just have these sacred small things of like reading this or watching this or eating this or da da da. You know, it's just silly. Oh, things that might seem as a rule, but when I start doing it, I'm like, oh my god, this is actually what makes me feel good. And as someone like the basic things for me are really hard. Like it's not like, I don't know, small things like, oh, brushing my teeth, having good hygiene, da 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 da, just having like social interaction. Those basic things that people has in the day to day for me is really hard. Like I just I just didn't live my life like a normal person when I was a kid. I was isolated, and not only because I wanted to, but because I was forced to. And there are just so many things going on in my childhood that inhibited me from being able to live life like a normal person. And I thought like I was just a body, a body with no soul. Like I had nothing, man. I still think about my past self, and I feel really sad for her. But it's okay. I don't have to think about her. Like I think about her in a sense of like see herself me, but like I know that I'm not that anymore. But sometimes I just think about it. I don't know because it's just a thought that sleeps with me. So that's it. But like it's nice because now I realize how much I changed my life and how my life is perfect. My life is perfect. With all the flaw, my life is perfect, and I'm so grateful. You know, after seeing the bottom of the cup, I have nothing else to see than to arise. I guess the light. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I have this thing of I love writing and reading, but I feel like if I was a writer or a journalist, I would still be hiding in some type of way. I talk about this already, but I just wanted to like remind it, you know. Yeah, I think that's everything, isn't it? Um, yeah, man. Like, I think like I don't really have anything else to say, but yeah, I just really wish this video was helpful, and I just wanted to like I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to talk about this from it's been a couple of days since I wanted to talk about this, but I've been busy. I moved to Dublin, by the way. I don't know if anyone has ever watched my last videos, but like I've been moving a lot, and I moved to Dublin, and I really hope this is my last stop. I really love Dublin, and I feel like if I ever move again, I will be back in the UK because I love the UK. Because of the Brexit, it's a bit more complicated, but like um yeah, I moved to Dublin. I love it here. Like I've been here for like almost a month, and life is great. Like like the good feelings I've been feeling here just this for the first days. It took me for a whole year to feel it in this environment that I wasn't happy in. Like I'm from Spain, and I don't really like it. I kind of hate it, but like it's because of childhood trauma and because of as a black woman, my experience is different than most people, and you know, there's just so many little things. Well, little big things, little big T things, you know. But like, yeah, like just that I'm really happy here, and all the happiness I couldn't have in a year, but in a year back there, I have it here in like 2 days. Like it's crazy. Like when I tell you guys, oh, I just love this country, and I just love like anything that has to do with the Irish and the English. Um, life here is great. Life here is good, and my inner child feels so safe. And this is something I need for myself. Like it's not great for everyone. I know, of course. Like some people, there's a lot of English in Spain. I know that, and Irish as well, because they love it. For me, this is my place, my personal place, the place that makes me grow, the place that made me thrive, the place that made me heal, the place that made me feel like I can live slow and I can still have fun. And people is kind here. Like kindness doesn't cost anything, and manners doesn't cost anything. And I feel like people kind of know that. You know what I mean? And it's yeah, the friendliness. You know, for me. So yeah, probably I'll be recording a lot of clips of my life in Dublin, but like I don't know, just let me know if you like that. Cause I just love yapping, but I can just put some clips of like what I do in my day, da, da, in the middle of this. I used to do that in my past videos, like I just love that. But yeah, sorry, I'm just talking a lot, but yes, I just feel like I really, I don't know. Thank you for watching if you are here. And I really hope this is the beginning of something big, but not in a sense of tangible, as I said, like not in a sense of like, oh, followers, oh, money, oh, YouTube, oh, popularity. No, big in a sense of in my heart. I just hope this is big in my healing, and this is big in the impact I make for others, and this is big in And I know it's gonna be big. I know. And God knows that as well. And the universe knows that as well. And the energy flowing around me knows that. So yeah, just a girl making her affirmations, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm going to sleep now. Well, I'm not going to sleep. Actually, I need to read a bit, journal a bit. Also, I need to, what else? Yeah, read, journal, watch some things. Because I don't think I'm gonna wake up tomorrow in the morning early for that. I will just wake up, used to work out for a bit, and just directly go to work because I'm not really good with when it comes to like morning waking up, especially as a bartender. I choose this job because it suits me so well because of how I'm as a person. So hell yeah. Oh, I'm really happy, man. I love life, and guys, please be safe, be cute, keep it cute, keep it pretty, be nice, be kind. Um, and yeah, man, life is good. Life is really good, and please live your life however you wanna live it, and enjoy. Be kind. Live your life however you wanna live it, as long as you don't hurt others, and as long as you do everything from love, and yeah, everything from love. Everything from love will make you move fucking mountains, man. That's something I wanna